What's up, everybody? I'm Rick,
And I'm Anna.
and welcome to our review of Attack on Titan Season 2.
Season 2! Come have fun with us and don't forget to subscribe.
Now, for those of you who don't know, this is our bucket list channel, a channel in which we try to realize the goals and dreams that are on our bucket list. One of those goals is to finish 101 anime, and Attack on Titan is number 7 on that list of 101.
We're only at number 7, so you're gonna have a lot of these videos.
Yes. And Attack on Titan, it's a bit of a weird situation. Well, not weird because it's the case for a lot of animes we're doing here because the goal is to finish them. It's an anime we started long ago and never finished. So now we're in here to finish it, but we had already watched season 1
Yes.
and we already knew what season 2 was all about. We
Yes.
knew the plot details. And so for season 1 and 2, we're doing reviews. And then starting with season 3, we'll be doing reactions.
Oh, I can't wait.
So this will be a review of season 2, a season that we just watched just to, jog our memory a little bit. What were your thoughts about that season? Did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy it very much. I was happy because I didn't remember exactly how the whole story went, and so I was still surprised at some parts, even if I did know everything, but I forgot some parts. So the surprise was still there, the excitement was still there, so that was really nice.
Yeah, so this season is heavy and surprise. It seems like from left to right, new members of the 104th are Titans or important characters. Historia
Right.
is apparently important, and then Ymir is a Titan. Their name escapes me, but the two Titans, the Gigantic and
Yes, the
Bertolt and Rainer,
Yeah.
is that it? So everyone seems to have some kind of meaning, some kind of importance. Even Connie, like his village is in the center of a big event this season.
yeah.
And Sasha. Does this bother you in any way? Because I feel like at some points I was thinking, like, how realistic is it that they would all end up being in the same class in the same year? All these people
mean,
that
that-
are crucial to the overall story.
I mean, it kind of makes sense to me that all the Titan kids enrolled at the same time because they all entered the human society at the same time at the attack 5 years prior.
Yeah.
So it's likely that they all
I mean,
would have enrolled.
they stuck
there.
together, like
Yeah, exactly. That
Annie
too.
and the two other guys.
Exactly.
Yeah, but to Krista being at it and all of that, it seems convenient, but I understand
Yeah.
that it probably makes sense story-wise. Let's leave that subject matter for now and go back to what actually happened this season, which is they, right after the events of last season with Annie, discover that there are Titans inside the walls,
Yeah.
and then a whole village turns into Titan. That's a crazy revelation. And not only that, there's some giant monkey Titan. You probably see him on the footage, so that's looping there. All of these big moments of the season, which one stuck at you the most? Because there's a lot of revelation. It just keeps going. Eren having some coordinate, the revelation of who are the Titans.
I feel like the one that's most interesting to me is probably what's with the big monkey Titan. Just because it's very much still a question. Like, not only a question, but I have no idea what that is even about,
Yeah.
Like, other kids being Titans, yeah, that's interesting. Where are they coming from? That's interesting, but it kind of makes sense. Like, they have to come from somewhere, But, like, that thing, like, I have no idea what that is, and it talks.
Yeah.
Like, wow, that's crazy. But one thing that I really liked about this season, more than just specific events, is how everything that happens in this season feels like it turns their world upside down. Like, they thought they knew what their world was about. Like, okay, we live between these walls. Out there are Titans, we stay separate from them. Sure, we might get attacked, sure, we might get eaten, but then wait, humans turn into Titans, and
Yeah.
then wait, there are Titans inside the walls, and then like, what is happening? Like, everything that their society was based on, there are Titans inside the walls. I mean,
big moment for example, Levi at the end of the season when the hypothesis is brought forth that maybe every Titan
He's actually
is
a
actually a
human.
human, and then he's thinking, is this what we've been doing? Is this what I've been doing? Just killing human all
Like
this
flying
time?
around killing humans.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Like everything that the foundation of their whole world is gone, crumbling apart, piece by piece, and it's you feel it, and it's strong, it's powerful,
Yeah. But we get answers, we also get more questions.
I feel like that's what this anime does. It
yeah,
just
with
raises
every
questions.
answer, it raises more questions. Like you say, oh, now we know what the Titans are. Do we? We don't really know anything,
Yeah.
And
True. We don't know how. Like, okay, fine, we can go with the hypothesis that every Titan is actually a human, but like, why and how do they become Titans? And
and the whole event with Ymir, for example, she's a Titan, and we see her whole flashback, her whole life almost.
right, and
And
we still don't
at
know.
the end, you still don't know what she's about. Like, who is she?
Exactly.
What was that flashback? So many questions are raised by these answers. I think that's interesting in a way. I said in the last review that I actually like that. Actually, I like this carrot at the end of the stick to keep me going every time with another question, and at the end, you feel a bit like Edwin with his smile, and it's like, huh, we're one step closer. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter that this is a horrible truth. At least we're one step closer.
Right. I feel like I don't know, there really isn't much of an indication of that, but I do get the feeling that within their world, within their society, there is someone, or a group of someones actually, who does know. There must be.
I mean, it was made clear here that the church people have way more information
way more,
that
yeah,
they.
exactly, true. And, on the other hand, you have these, like, the soldiers, the warriors, who are like literally bleeding people left and right to get to that truth. Meanwhile, there's someone there who knows everything and doesn't say it.
What about things that you didn't like as much this season? Are there anything that you would say were subpar? I can start. I can go right ahead. It comes
I
to me
don't know.
very easily.
Go ahead.
Eren Yeager.
What is wrong with
I
you?
gotta say, thank God that the whole show doesn't revolve around him being there all the time. Because I very rarely enjoy him talking.
Really? Oh, because he's so like full of anger and
He's so
big
full
words
of like
and
hate and anger and always ready to just jump at everybody's throat. And then again this season, he can't back it up. He can never back it up. Somehow he's lucky that he has a superpower that he never knew about. That saved everyone at the end, but he was getting everyone killed there.
yeah, that is true.
They came to save him, and his anger, he decides to stay there, almost gets Edwin killed, almost gets Mikasa killed, and the rest of the time, even when he's kidnapped by the other Titan kids, rather than just stay there, listen, try to analyze, try to get some information about what's really happening, what they want, he just shouts at them the whole time. Like, he's not the type of main character that I enjoy. He's too short-tempered. He's too quick to act without thinking,
But maybe this will lead somewhere.
and he can never back it up.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm beginning to think that all that anger probably comes from somewhere related to his past, because they do say that Ymir had been a Titan for 60 years before returning to being a human.
Yeah.
And then she says, I don't remember anything, and it's the same for Eren.
Yeah.
Meaning that Eren was probably a Titan for a while.
Before he like turned back to being a human.
kid.
And he doesn't even remember that.
And he doesn't remember. So what I'm thinking is probably all that rage comes from there,
Right. He must have like all those memories.
Because the first episode
Like,
of
buried
the
in the
first
back of
season
his mind.
starts with him having that nightmare, and then crying, and Mikasa asks why he's crying. And also, as a young kid, just stabbing people, and he's so full of anger.
Yes, he
it has
is.
to
You
come
can
from
definitely feel it.
somewhere.
I feel like this is probably the second biggest question that I have after watching this season, other than the one about the big monkey titan, is where did Eren come from? Because if he was a titan and then turned back into human, he must have been brought inside by
the wall.
someone.
Yeah.
Like how did that happen? And like he became a Titan when he was so little that even when he turned back into a human, he didn't have the memory.
Mm.
And he thought all the time that his parents are his parents. They're probably not even his parents.
Oh, you mean memories of before he was a Titan? Because
Yeah.
Emil remembers before she was a Titan.
Yeah,
and-
exactly.
Mhm. And what about, so on your side, things that you didn't like as much?
Yeah,
Is there anything?
I can't really think of anything.
Mm.
I did like it. I didn't really get the part with the two, with the Rainer and his friend being conflicted about
What they were doing?
what they were doing. It felt to me like they were like two or three people on a mission,
Yeah.
and they very much knew what
I mean,
what has to be done.
it wasn't about conflicted about what they were supposed to do. It was nobody, Bertolt says that, nobody likes killing people.
Right.
And so we did it because we, quote unquote, had to, but we felt horrible about it the whole time. Which I guess this is a situation which you kind of understand it and shout it at them. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like,
Yeah.
really? You're gonna play the pity card
Yeah.
after you've killed so
Yeah,
many people?
I'm with Ellen on that.
Yeah.
Really. I'm also curious, like, if it's such a big mission, why send 4 kids?
I don't think it's really a thing in the sense of it's a big, important mission. I feel like it was more of a this is something that can never be done and you kids are banished. Kind of like Zuko and
Oh, I
Avatar,
see.
The Last Airbender,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's like you're banished, don't come back until you get the Avatar. While everybody thinks that the Avatar is dead,
Yeah.
So it's not really a real mission that we're sending you on.
Mm.
Like, oh, you guys don't come back until you find the coordinate or whatever that they're looking for.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting. I didn't think of it that way.
My hypothesis, but I don't know. So yeah, other than that, anything you're looking forward to? We're gonna start reacting to season 3. This season was full of revelation, like we said, full of twists and turns. Starting from now on, we don't really know too much of what's happening. So what do you expect to see?
So, first of all, I'm looking forward to getting especially those 2 questions answered. I don't know if it will happen or not, but I hope that at least they'll drop some hints.
Which 2 questions?
So about the monkey titan
Mm.
and about the
Eren.
where did Eren come from?
Mm.
Yeah. So I want to know that. And I'm expecting to get even more questions.
Probably. They had that old thing with Historia, and then they never really had time to stop and talk to her. So I'm guessing they're gonna do that. Edwin has an arm missing. Is he still going to be the leader? I'm wondering.
Oh
what
yes,
happens
he
with that.
will. Did you see that guy? He's not backing off.
Yeah.
Name's missing and all of that. As long as he still has a functioning head,
Mm,
he will lead that army.
yeah. And then, they want Eren to somehow fix the holes by using the same power that apparently built the wall. We'll see. Maybe he's gonna train using the power of the Titan. He doesn't really train. He just goes into Titan form and
Yeah, it's
Slug
hard.
it
It's
out.
hard to train that. I mean,
well, something that you know nothing about.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. So I'm expecting, maybe hints on all of these parts. But I'm excited. I'm excited to start reacting to it.
I am too.
If you are also excited about the prospect of watching us react to season 3 of Attack on Titan, I invite you to subscribe to this channel.
Yeah, we're gonna start reacting soon.
Yes, like this video if you did.
Bye.
Comment in the comment section below. Did you watch Attack on Titan season 2 and did you like it? Let us know. And yeah, have a nice day.